Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour. It is 7:01 in the morning and we are on our way to do this 1 hour challenge. Now you may be thinking to yourself, Megan, this video is only 30 minutes long. And that is correct. It is only 30 minutes long. I chose to do that because I play around with different times, and sometimes an hour and a half feels like a good idea, and sometimes an hour or an hour and a half feels like way too long. So I think that you can get just as much of the idea of this challenge by watching me do it in double speed as you could have if I showed you in real time. So if you use this sort of video to body double so you can get your own cleaning done, then this is a heads up that you only have a half an hour. But I think you already knew that because you could see the time. So that is what we're doing. The reason I wanted to do a 1 hour timed challenge to tidy up is mostly just for my own, mental motivation. I think, this is a task that I have to do every single weekend, or I choose to do, I suppose. Every single weekend, I clean up the kitchen, I clean up the baby's room, I do some laundry. It's just the same thing over and over. So I thought that maybe trying to do it quickly would feel a little more fun and exciting. And it did. It really made me go fast. I know I'm showing you in double time speed, but I really was going fast, as fast as I could. I was running, I was jogging around. I don't even know how many steps I got in that 1 hour, but it felt like a lot. So welcome. If you are new here, I'm so happy that you're joining. My name is Megan. I am a 41-year-old mom, a wife. I am a professional counselor, and I have this YouTube channel to just share what real life looks like and to show that it is possible to improve. It is not set in stone that if you are a messy person or if you are a cluttered person, that is just how you have to be for the rest of your life. You can change and get better at keeping your house up. That's something that I set out to do at the beginning of this year when I started this YouTube channel. And it is something that I have seen growth in myself around. Oh, and pardon me, I blurred out my butt because quite honestly, I was tired of looking at it and I really didn't want you guys all to be staring at it this whole time. So that's why I just was embarrassed and didn't want you looking at it. That's all. And then if you're not new here and you watch me all the time, welcome back. I'm in a much better mood this week than I was last week, so thank you. I know a lot of you watched my video last week and I was in a rough, dark place. There was some real raw stuff going on for me and I was feeling very down. I was feeling very just not sure of what I wanted, what was going to happen. We have been struggling financially a little bit in our family. Not because, we don't make decent money. My husband has a great job. My business is, it is picking up. This week it is picking up, but it's a new business. It hasn't even been a year since I started it with a couple of friends. So, the income is one thing, but then also our expenses. I mean, everyone can relate to that, I'm sure. Everything is expensive. Groceries are more expensive. Gas has gone up and down, but everything's expensive. Going out is expensive. I mean, if you go to McDonald's, you can't get out of there for less than $15 for just one person, really. And so, it's just been a struggle. And last week I was really feeling it. And I also was not sure, where things were going with the YouTube channel or my weight loss journey. I was just down. I was really having a hard time. But amazingly, for whatever reason, it seems like everything started to kind of converge in a positive direction last week. which is to say that my counseling practice, I saw 3 brand new clients last week, in addition to some clients that I've already had on my roster. So that is amazing. Like, it is very unusual to get 3 new clients in 1 week, at least for me. And then with the YouTube channel, I was able to get 1,000 views, which is, it's not like spectacular, but I'm so grateful for it, because I feel like ever since I finally got monetized in September, I've just been sort of like spinning my wheels. And so anyway, long story short, I feel much better this week. I feel hopeful again. I feel like I am on the right path. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I need to just keep pushing forward and refining my craft. So both here and in my professional life. So thank you so much for coming and watching and being part of this with me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm super grateful that anyone listens to what I have to say. And it makes me happy. So anyway, what are we doing? We're washing dishes. That's a bunch of peanut butter. I've been eating peanut butter with apples for breakfast lately, because it is like a high protein, moderate calorie snack, and I enjoy it. So that's what I've been having for breakfast. But I tried to give it to my son, Amari, and he's about 12 years old. I tried to give it to him for lunch, and he didn't even touch the peanut butter. So I had to like scrub it out of that little container. Yes, and then fill up the ice tray. This task, I think I've mentioned it before, because you see me doing my kitchen every single week, but the task of washing dishes, putting the clean dishes away, and then clearing out the dishwasher, just this whole process is like my least favorite part of like this routine. I really don't like it at all. I think because it just feels like it takes a long time. It just feels like a waste of time. I don't know how else to say it. It just feels like a waste of time. I know it's not a waste of time, although I'm on my Alex Hormozy kick. He says he's like a business guru. Alex Hormozy says that if you run a business, you should be outsourcing these kinds of tasks, like doing the dishes and the laundry and cooking. You should be hiring somebody to do that for you, or paying for something like pre-prepared healthy meals. Because he's like, you are the one who knows the most about your business. You're the one who can have the most impact on your business. And so if you are able to invest that extra like 96 hours a week that you would typically be doing like these household tasks, if you were able to invest that time into your business and really making progress in your business, that you like that $1,500 a month that you spend on those, paying somebody to do that would like be insignificant. Like you would make millions of dollars, which is like a really nice concept. I do believe him. I honestly do believe him. However, I think your business probably already has to be at a certain level. Like you have to be making more than $1,500 a month, I think, from your business to be able to invest that into like, the extra expense of prepared meals and like hiring a housekeeper or something. So I like that concept. I do believe him, and he always like chastises people when he's talking to a group of people. He's like, and nobody's going to go home and actually do that. I already know. And he's right. Like, I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have an extra $1,500 a month to pay somebody. But that's right. Like, that's how people, okay, I'm going on a tangent, guys, about poverty and middle class and wealth. This is the problem. And maybe you disagree with me, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe this will be, because I don't really have like a Facebook post I want to argue about. So maybe this will be my arguing forward segment today. That's my new segment, arguing forward, where I just express an opinion that's perhaps a little controversial. So, or maybe not, maybe you agree. I think that it is really hard to break out of your economic status if you are poor or like middle class it is really, I feel like it is very difficult to break out of that into the next like echelon, because in order, like it really is true, in order to make money, you have to have like money to invest already. Whether that's like through a loan or through family, or maybe you've just saved money, whatever. But like, like I was looking at doing an online coaching situation, right? Well, because I have no idea how to do that, if I want to kind of fast track it and get coaching myself to become a coach, not even to become a coach, but like to know how to do the marketing and how to do the sales part, because that's what I don't know. If I want to do that, then there are courses that I could, purchase, or coaching programs I could purchase that cost like $7,000. It is a $7,000 upfront investment. But potentially, I mean, I don't know, but potentially the return on that investment would be huge, right? So I could be, if I give that $7,000 investment initially, oh, look, I got Amelia to help me. Okay, maybe I don't have to spend $1,500 on a housekeeper. Maybe Amelia can just help. Just kidding. She's 2.5. That's illegal. But anyway, so I, if I invest the $7,000, let's say, then within the first 6 to 12 months, I could make that back and then more, right? Like the goal would be to make 5 to 10K per month. But I can't make the 5 to 10K per month without the initial investment. Does that make sense? The same thing with my counseling business. We have an office, like a physical office that I meet clients in, only because my co-founder of the business had family investment money to put into the business. And so in order for us to have a nice professional business, office area that people want to come to, and a business address and all of that, somebody from, like, the money had to come from somewhere to invest. Otherwise you have to do it, telehealth or online or whatever, or meet in your basement or something. Or you can rent space, but whatever. Long story short, like, my point is, in order to start making money, you have to invest money. And so I have just been finding that it feels really scary on the front end. Like we need to start investing in paid ads, for example, for the counseling business. I am really scared to do that, because it's like, oh no, like what if I mess up, or what if the ads that I make aren't good? And it's like, well, then the advice is to hire an advertising company or a consulting company to do it for you, or to show you how. But guess what? That costs money. So everything, like if you want to succeed and make money, you have to have money to invest. And I know that there's ways around it. I'm sure there's got to be like hacks and ways around it. But the more I'm listening to like business information and marketing information, like, okay, like sure, like there are things you can learn so that you have a better understanding. But the bottom line is, either you invest, like you pay money and invest in ads, or invest in coaching or training, or, whatever the case may be. Halfway through, guys. So either you do that, or, there's my halfway through. Or you have to spend literally like 4 to 5 hours every single day, pounding the pavement, hitting the bricks, like going, making phone calls, sending emails, making connections. Like there's no two ways around it. There's not like an easy button that you can push if you want to get out of poverty or the middle class grind. You're either going to have to invest a boatload of time or a boatload of money to make it work. So I don't have a boatload of money, and I don't have a boatload of time. But I am trying my very best to manage the time that I do have and like optimize it as much as I can. So that is also part of why I went ahead and did this 1 hour cleaning challenge because it really helped me to like focus and go as fast as I could, like not lollygag around. It's like, okay, I only have an hour to get this kitchen under control. Like, let's kick it into gear. Let's go. So within a half an hour, it looks like I was able to get laundry in the washing machine, the laundry machine. Oh man. We're oh boy, look at those cabinets. You know what? I'm going to give you a spoiler, because this video was filmed about a week ago, like from before. It was filmed a week prior to when I'm talking to you, doing the voiceover. So spoiler alert, I actually did get to those two cabinets in my next video that's coming out. So stay tuned for that. And there's Willow, and there's Archie. Hi guys, what are you guys doing? They're just hanging out. I wish I could put them to work to be my housekeepers, but no such luck. They do not have opposable thumbs, so they can't really vacuum or anything or pick things up. All right, so we finished the kitchen, and now this room, Amelia's room, has been bothering me for quite some time. Every once in a while, I go in here and I do a big overhaul, and then, she's a kid. She plays in there, and then that happens. So it had been really bothering me, so I went ahead. I am going to clean it next, but Amari's bathroom looks pretty good, so that is a miracle. He just had a little bit of stuff. So so I decided, I guess I'll get to Amelia's room eventually, but I'm going to go ahead and clean up the living room, put some toys away. We still have Thanksgiving. We still had Halloween stuff out, and a little Christmas stuff, and the alligator. I don't know when we're going to deflate the alligator. It has been mentioned a couple of times, like, is anybody going to talk about the random alligator in this lady's living room? So yeah, let's talk about the random alligator living in the living room. And also, by the way, my segment on like being poor and trying to get rich, I guess I finished that thought. So just segment is over. I don't have like a theme song or anything, but those are my thoughts that you need. Oops, sorry. I just kicked my desk. But yes, you need money to make money, or you need a lot of time. So I guess I will just be stuck where I am financially for the rest of Amelia's childhood. Anyway, so where was I going with this? Oh yes, the alligator that Amelia just took with her to her room. If you haven't been, I don't know, whatever. If you don't know, we bought it over the summer, and we took it with us on a trip to Mexico because I thought it would be really fun to have it for the pool. And it was fun in the pool, and it is fun in our living room. So that's the story. If my philosophy on our living room is that we live in our house. It is not like a model home, obviously. So we live in our house, and we have a child. Well, we have two children, but we have a toddler particularly who needs to climb and run and jump and play. And so the living room has toys, and that's okay with me because quite honestly, she uses them almost every single day, and we hardly ever have guests over. So I would rather have, yes, I knew I wanted to talk about that. But yeah, we hardly ever have guests over, and so I would rather have it be functional for who we are as a family. And yes, I am taking the little Skelly the skeleton into the room, and now we're going to clean it. And Willow is being 100% useless here. The dog, not the daughter. My daughter is actually going to be quite helpful. You will see very soon. But yeah, Willow is absolutely useless. Like, she's very cute and she's very sweet, but she does not clean up after herself, and that is really disappointing. When I adopted her, I thought we were really going to get some help, but not so much. And Archie is no better, honestly. He is also useless, but good thing they're cute, right? Let's see, what are we doing? Oh, yes. Amelia, what did she want? I think she wanted to play. But I decided to get her involved in helping, which was actually brilliant because she now is finally at an age where she can help. Like legit, she can. I was asking her to get specific toys and put them in specific places, which is awesome. And what else? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, yeah. You're going to hear Amelia very soon. I'm going to ask her to...
Can you go get me all of the blocks by the TV and bring them back? Do you think you can do that?
All right, so I asked Amelia to help, and she actually can help, which is incredible. Incredible. Like, the fact that she can actually go, like, I can give her a direction, and she can actually go all the way out to the living room and follow the direction by herself. Very impressive. I didn't really know when I could expect that to happen because I didn't come into my son Amari's life until he was about 5 or 6. And so I never met him in the toddler era of his life. So I don't know. I'd never lived with a toddler before. So it has been a very interesting experience finding out what toddlers are and are not capable of. Emotional regulation, turns out, is real tough at the moment, but following directions is definitely an up-and-coming skill that is real. She can do it. She can follow directions, which is incredible. What else? What else is going on? Oh, I think, yes, we are going to be talking again soon. She's going to come right back, and I'm going to be so proud of her.
Gosh, baby, you did it. Do you need help? Thank you, Amelia. All right, and then there's more over here under the bed. Do you think you could get those? The ones that are over here and on the floor? Oh my gosh, thanks, Amelia. You're the best.
I put them in there.
You're gonna put them in there. That's awesome. Thank you.
And then the ones over there.
And then the ones over there, yeah.
All right, yes, she did such a good job. I was really, really, really proud. It is really cool. I was looking at my watch because we do not have much time left. Time was ticking away. But the room is already looking much, much, much better. I am so happy. Oh, also, I don't know if any of my longtime viewers remember, because I don't. I used to keep my extra birthday cards and like greeting cards and stuff. I used to keep them up in that top drawer of that tall dresser, but I don't keep them anymore. So if anyone happens to remember where I decided to keep my stationery, if you could let me know in the comments, I would really appreciate it, because we had to go to a birthday party over the weekend and I, for the life of me, could not find the birthday cards. And we had to use a thank you card that said, thanks a llama, like it had a picture of a llama. So thanks a llama. And so I had my son write, thanks a llama for inviting me to your party. Happy birthday. And that's what we gave this birthday girl for her birthday. So anyway, if anybody remembers, and look at this. Amelia is putting the garbage in the garbage can. I told her to take that little cart with her garbage and put it in the garbage can, and she is doing it. I'm so proud and so relieved. Like, I don't have to do that all by myself anymore. So that's exciting. Oh yes, time to vacuum. Holy cannoli. Vacuuming, not my fave. But, oh yeah, there are sprinkles. All right, I've shown you in the past that I am the mother of the year, and I give my child sprinkles on a regular basis. I hide them, like I don't leave them out where she can see them, but every once in a while she will remember that we do have sprinkles and that sprinkles are a thing that exist. and she'll ask for them, and I don't know. It's funny, right? I used to be very hardline about sugar and dye and all that kind of stuff before I had Amelia. And since I've had her, I have realized that quite honestly, I do not see a difference in her behavior or her mood, whether she has sugar or no sugar. It really doesn't matter. Oh, it is almost time. We are almost done, guys. We have about 5 minutes of this video left. And I think that means I had about 10 minutes left to clean total. So finishing the room, and it looks very nice, very good. I put all that laundry, all the sheets down in the washer, or down near the washer. But yeah, anyway, so like sugar, man, I used to have very strong opinions about children and sugar. And then I realized that it really doesn't matter, at least not to me. If you still care about sugar, that's fine. I hear you. Oh, there's the sheets. I'm going to take them down. Come with me. Let's go together. Come along, friends. And I don't care. I don't care about sugar anymore. Like, if Amelia wants sugar, she can have it. Because I have found that she is actually pretty good at regulating herself. Like, if I give her 16, packets of fruit snacks, she will just eat like maybe 2. She would never eat all 16 packets of fruit snacks. I know some kids that's not true, and you may have to regulate it for them, but for her, like, she's pretty good at listening to her body, and I feel like that's the whole point, right? I don't want to be like running around every day being the sugar police. Like, I have enough other things to worry about. So if she eats some sugar, then that's what it is, guys. She's gonna have some juice. She's gonna have some sprinkles. Everyone's gonna live. It's gonna be fine. Yes, I thought I would take this time to just tidy up down in the basement really quickly, because every week the basement goes to hell in a handcart, and every week I'm gonna try and tidy up a little bit because it's a mess. And my dad, I know I had Grandma's Day a little while ago. My dad is coming soon, so it's important to keep it up so that I don't have to do a massive cleanup right before he comes. Although I probably still will have to do something significant. All right, basement, good. What is last? We are almost done, guys. We're in the home stretch. Now, I really needed to take care of the hairballs on the stairs, and I knew I only had a little bit of time left. But I really, really, really needed, I think I was saying I have like 1 minute left. I really needed to take care of the stairs. So there are a lot of like dog hair tumbleweeds. I think I talk about them pretty much every week, and I never get around to it. So this is me getting around to it. Here we go. Let's get it. Sorry, this was really challenging to film. Like, my shadow was getting in the way of like really showing off how much dog hair there was on the stairs, but I think you get the general idea, right? Right. All right. I don't know, guys, I feel like we've covered a lot of ground here. I think we've done a lot of good work. Thank you for coming along. I'm almost finished. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, you are missing out. I send mostly weekly updates about what I'm working on for my own mental health and self-esteem. Oh no, my timer went off. So check out my newsletter, sign up for it. My link is in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got for you. Let's see. Whew, all right. All done, guys. Thank you so much for coming along. I feel satisfied with my work. I hope you feel satisfied as well. Come back to my channel anytime. I will be here cleaning my house, showing you everything that we've accomplished. And also, if you're interested in weight loss, I also have a bunch of videos on weight loss. Yep, 801, exactly 1 hour. Exactly. Look at how beautiful everything is. Well, except for the stove, but we'll get to that next time. Look at that beautiful bean footage. Anybody? Bushes, beans? No? All right, get out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.